Warning: the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Geoguessr. Now, I do know I mentioned yesterday that there was only going to be 2 videos today. Well, that's completely fucking wrong. There's going to be 3 today. Now, we are starting off in Indonesia, like 95%. And hopefully everything works out. Towards the end of this, we're going to be doing the Rural World Pro League. And this video should be up around 3:30 p.m. Eastern. Because that's about the time that the Rural World ends, the Pro League. And then we'll have a Diverse World Pro League at 5 p.m. Eastern. So in about an hour and a half from when this video was released. So hopefully everything works out. And we do good in like every fucking league. But we all know how great I am at a Rural World. It's like our best shit ever. So I'm already expecting to like fully suck. So we're going to be playing another Diverse World eventually. Just in like an hour and a half-ish. But we know we're in Indonesia. We're on the left-hand side of the road. We had all the flags in the beginning. We have more flags here. I know it's not like strictly Indonesian, but it's pretty stylized. And like, we've seen stuff like that before. So somewhere, probably Java, maybe Sumatra. Doesn't necessarily feel like Borneo. And I don't think it's any of the other islands. We do have the Pesona Festival. Let's get a little bit closer. Danu Posu Ki 21. It says Indonesia right here. But I don't see anything on here. Except this says Sulawesi, which is over here. So Provincial Sulawesi Tengah. Isn't Tengah north? I think Tengah is north. Although Timor is east, so I know it's not east. But there doesn't really look like there's an East Sulawesi. Shit. I gotta relearn my cardinal directions in Indonesian. Because that would have really helped us there. It does feel like we're in a city, which is why I think we're more aiming for one of the cities up here. Whether it's Batang or Manado. Oh, this sucks. And that's assuming that we know what north is. Because it very well could be west or south. I know it's not east. That's the good news. I know it's not east. But we're not finding really anything else. We have Bendara, Kasingungku, Palu, and Gorontalo. Both all names that we're not necessarily seeing over here. Although Bendara sounds familiar. I just don't know why. But we're out of time. And Wolftracker is getting the perfect score. It does not end up being Sulawesi. It does end up being Sulawesi. It just ends up being Central Sulawesi. Over in a town called Poso. So I'm guessing either it was north and it was pointing to the north, telling us that it had to be to the north, or it meant central. We could have had a lot better of a guess too if we were like just more north. That sucks. Alright. Kind of feels Eastern Europe. Hopefully we could find language. Actually, you know what? Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say it felt like Sochi, but this is not Sochi. I don't get it, man. Some days we look at things and we recognize it like immediately, and other days we struggle for our existence. It's definitely Eastern Europe. We definitely have the blue line for the EU license plate. We're definitely on the right-hand side. We have weird squarish poles, so it's not your typical Romanian pole or Poland pole. Oh man, I hate locations like this sometimes where like I can just cross things out, but nothing comes to mind then. Right, where like, okay, I know it's not here, 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 or here. That's saying that it's Italy. It doesn't feel like it's... Nah, that's Lithuania. That's an L. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. Unless it's Latvia. Maybe I'm not learning. Does it feel like there? I guess? I guess it could be. Yeah, here we go. These are the poles that I typically see in Lithuania. So we just, I don't know, maybe struggled to see it. Or they just didn't exist until now. Yeah, because here we go. They're just regular square poles. So somewhere in Lithuania. I almost went with Italy again. And you guys are going to be like, Maff, we already told you once. Lowercase letters. Alright, I get it. Sometimes I fuck up. But, yeah. I don't understand the language. I don't understand anything about the country. Maybe we can find a road sign. Which really helped us out in South Africa. A lot more than I thought it was. So, maybe we can get lucky. But it looks like we're kind of going to get screwed. And that's exactly what I'm kind of expecting. We do now know we have confidence in South African road numbers. We don't have confidence in anything else. Nothing else. Now, we may have seen a town name already. I don't think we have. Except for right here. Haha. It's going to be blurred. Okay, Lydia, Minskas, and Polokskas. So we are looking for A3 and whatever the fuck that is. It might be an A6. Can we find A3 in 15 fucking seconds? Probably not. Here's A4, A2, A3. I don't know where Lydia is. And where does A3? A3 doesn't even go anywhere. You fucking kidding me? Well, this sucks. I guess it doesn't, because that just means we had a better guess. Wolftrekker again getting a perfect score. It ends up being 5 miles south of Vilnius, which isn't actually a bad guess for not knowing we were in Lithuania for the first 2 minutes. Kind of feels like either North Scotland or Iceland, right? And that, I can assure you, is not Icelandic. So this would have to be Scotland. Now comes the hard part. It feels a lot more hilly than that Scotland we had the other day. Which probably means we are in the Highlands, where they're making wonderful, delicious whiskey. So let's go on over to the Highlands. Should be over here somewhere. Can we find road numbers? Yay, road numbers. We'll try. What else can we do, right? I'm not gonna give up just yet. We found it. Are you fucking kidding me? Alright. I'm pretty sure I just saw Aberdeen. No, I'm making things up. Alright. We're over by Cain A Das Nan Lock, the South Locks. A859. That's gonna be a small road. Here's 941, so maybe not so small. 95. We need to find the 8s. Here are the 8s. Here's 889. We're looking for 859, 830, 87, 835, A9. My only concern is what if it's those bullshit islands? 81. So 811 actually. I'm fucking, I don't know, blind. 816. We're probably going to zoom in more. We could also try to find the South Lock. Although the Cain A Das Nan Lock, probably not something we're going to be able to find. Here's 85. We need 859. So if we follow this, it should theoretically be an offshoot, right? Maybe not. 816, 83, 78, 737. So the 8s are definitely up here. Here's 876. But here's also the 9s. Not kind of what I wanted to see, but you know what? It's telling us that we're kind of in the right direction. But there's definitely some roads that aren't here that we need to see. And that sucks. Because, like, there's so much in between. The fact that there are 3 numbers and we're not seeing those 3 numbers means it's probably a small road like this. And we also have B8060, which, not too helpful. Where's South Lock? Would that have been helpful? Loch Lagan, Loch Trig, Ocean, LD Moore, the Blackwater Reservoir. And it does end up being a bullshit fucking island, which... Am I surprised? No, look how small that fucking road is. We would never have found that. We would have never found that. So where's the South Loch? Is it this thing down here? Loch, I can't even pronounce that. Here's the Cane Loch Shipoit. So, maybe there was something here. But if there was, we would have never found it. We didn't even want to look at any of the islands. At least we got Scotland, right? What does that say? I feel like we've actually been here. Yeah, here's the poppy. We had this on our no moving streak. I'm pretty sure it's Colombia. So, it actually says Bolivar, but I'm pretty sure that's the name. I'm almost positive it ended up being Colombia. Yellow curbs, nothing here. Unless it was Ecuador. Let's see if we can find something. But we had this on our no moving streak, so I'm hoping most of you from the Twitch channel recognize this location. We had the pupper on the roof. I just know it's South America. It might have been Ecuador. Although, if we can find a car, that's really gonna help us. Although we might need two. Yeah, we have white plates, it's not Colombia. We might have gotten this wrong. Although, I don't actually remember. It's maybe Peru? Or was it? It's not Chile because of the yellow curbs, right? White license plates. Shit. See, this is the time where, like, if I remembered, it would have been fine. Was that the Peruvian flag? It's not. I don't know what flag that is, though. We got a lot of dogs. A lot of dogs. I hate times like these. Because, like, we had it, and we knew it. We knew we've had this before. But I don't remember where. We got phone numbers, not helpful. We know it's not Brazil. We know we have a yellow divider line, so there goes Chile. We know it's not Colombia because of the license plates. Is it going to be Peru? I think it's going to be Peru. Again, we don't have a key for Ecuador yet. We could learn bollards, but I don't think we've seen a single bollard yet. I don't know. Fuck. I wish we remember. I wish we do. Which means we're going to remember now, right? Once it's over, we're going to remember where this is, because now that's 2 times we've had it. Does that mean we're going to get it a 3rd time? Maybe. Is there a chance that we'll never see this again? Yes. There's what, like 17,000 locations in this map? The fact that we're finding locations that we remember, probably a bad start. But that also means there's probably a bunch of locations we've had before that we just didn't remember. And maybe we had a lucky guess on, and we were like, oh, why did we have a lucky guess? Well, because we recognize it. It does end up being Ecuador. It ends up being north of Quito. So, on Buenos Aires Road, or whatever. Whatever. What the fuck ever. We knew it was coming. Los Zorros. Yellow divider line. We have the back of a black car. Sun is to our north, so we are in the southern hemisphere on the right-hand side. That sucks. It's either Ecuador. Not Ecuador. Fuck. It's either Argentina or Uruguay. Those are like the 2 options at this point. I'm going to go with Uruguay just because, just so you can see. Also, sun fully in the north, right-hand side, yellow divider line, back of a black car. That's Argentina or Uruguay. There's not really many other places it could be. I don't think there's anywhere in the southern hemisphere outside of South America that has a black car. Because I believe the Philippines is a white car, but it could be a black car. I just know you can see the car. Like, the countries where you can see the car versus the countries where you can't see the car, obviously you're going to not see a car in a lot more places. Villa Maria And then we do have a phone number, which I was hoping that was going to tell us the town. Unless Villa Maria is a town. But I don't know where Villa Maria is. It's rather flat. It's rather green. There's not much here. We have an orange sign? A construction. So no wonder it's orange. That makes sense. Do we just stick with the middle of the fucking country at this point and just hope for fucking luck? Is this going to be the same thing? It's going to be the same thing. Kind of... Okay. Kind of lost here. I don't mind jumping. Nothing on the truck. Except for another telephone. Maybe we do South American telephones. We already did Brazil. And we do have the American states with one telephone coming out soon. And that will be on the GeoPro video, YouTube. I don't know where we are. We're lost. We keep jumping between roads. I know it's the same road, but like the coverage keeps jumping all over the place. We haven't found anything from heading south. Nothing. Well, what's the worst that fucking happens? We already have a random guest down in fucking Uruguay. There's the green sign we fucking needed. Are you kidding me? We have La Playosa, La Viraso, and San Francisco. For some reason, I feel like that's not going to be Uruguay, but it's too late to move, I guess. And it does end up being the middle of Argentina. Which, Wolf Tracker, did you get a perfect score? Here's San Francisco. I think Wolf Tracker got a perfect score. Almost got a perfect score. The only one was round 4, which ends up being Ecuador. Not bad. Taurus in second place. We don't need to see just that guess. It looks like round 1 is what did you in, which ends up being Indonesia. We came in 3rd. I don't know how we managed 3rd place here, to be honest. I felt like we did really bad. 59 in 4th at 18.5. Bo in 5th at 18.4. Pretty close game between these two. Central Tiger in 6th at 17.5. And Rum in 7th at 16.7. Not quite getting Argentina, it looks like, for a few of you. Seemed like that might have been a trip up. But that does not end it today. We still have a Rural World. Now, we all know how great I am at Rural World. Where are we currently placed? 32nd. Not too far behind 31st. So it's not unheard of for us to make it back in the top 25. But we're not allowed to move here, so this is going to go by really fast. Right? It's kind of the image we get, and we can zoom. Shit. Kind of feels Southeast Asian. I could see this maybe being like Indonesia, Malaysia, but this feels pretty European. But it's a dirt gravel road. We don't have a rift. We can't really tell anything about the side of the road we're on. This is not helpful. I would probably go with Thailand or Cambodia. It's going to probably be Eastern Europe. I wouldn't be surprised if this is like Slovenia. And it ends up being Colombia on the border of Venezuela. So, fuck you. That was a trick location. Winter coverage, although I don't think it's going to be Bulgaria. I think we're more likely to see California or Canada. Maybe not Washington State. Let's. I know there's a few places in California that have coverage like this. And there's a lot of places in Canada that probably have coverage like this. It doesn't feel very British Columbia, though. It feels more California. And it ends up being Czechia. Alright. So, this just goes to show how fucking stupid this fucking map is. I hate this shit. I really do. White divider line. Like, how are we supposed to figure out that that's Czechia? Was there bollards on the map? Obviously, still don't have those. White license plates. I think this says .tr, which would be Turkey. Hopefully we can get Turkey right. Hopefully. And we do get Turkey right. So, like, fuck. Dirt road. Dirt road, no riffs, a mountain. Oh, but I recognize the shape of this. No, you fucking don't. Nothing on the car itself. Dirt road, kind of orangish. Sun feels to the south. Put us in the north. A weird Nigeria, maybe? Maybe? But does Nigeria have fucking mountains like this? What if it's Thailand? This one's probably Thailand. And it does end up being Thailand. God fucking damn it. Mongolia. We have the Mongolian car. Which actually, I'm surprised we have the reflection here. Which makes no sense to me. So somewhere in the middle of bumblefuck Mongolia. At least we were able to get, what, 3 countries right? And actually not a bad guess. So, 2 nice fuck-ups. Like, real big fuck-ups. And, like, 3 half-decent. Half-decent, not bad. Rollins in first place, D. Martin's in second, Nighty's in fourth, Simmy's in seventh. Radio C's in 9th, Topodic in 10th, Alex in 11th, Geography is in 12th. Wolf Trucker's in 33rd, we're in 36th. So, clearly not our best work, but we are beating a lot of people. Tin's in 84th, so that should give us a lot of points. Maybe we can actually get into the top 30 from that. As long as we stay in the top 40, I think we should be fine. But that is going to be what we call it for the day. So a little bit of a longer episode, but it's a Royal World, and we all know how much I hate it. But that hopefully will help us learn countries from a glance and not have to rely on, like, moving. Although, shit happens sometimes. But until next time, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. And bye-bye.